In this episode, we're going to talk all about some of the frequently asked questions that viewers have asked previously, some nitty-gritty questions about everything in between here. So we'll dive right in and see what viewers want to know that we haven't covered in the series so far. We have our next question from my content creator. We have John from the Klukowskis. Let's see what they have to say.
Hey Mario, I've always wanted to know, with all the hustle and bustle of everyone's cruise vacation going on around you, besides your stateroom, where do you go to get away?
You know, even though in my office on the pool deck there's a lot of hustle and bustle, I can tune it out.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm able to tune it out. All the noise, all the music and everything, the belly flop and the sexy man and I just tune it all out and I'm just concentrated. And you know, when I'm done at 3 o'clock, I don't feel like I need to go to a quiet corner. You know, at that point I may just go walk around a little bit, but I don't go sit in a corner with a book and get away from it all. No, because then I go to my cabin, take a nap, maybe watch a little bit of news, you know. But no, I don't go out to just a lonely corner of the ship and just, you know. Now, keep in mind that on port days, people get off the ship.
Right. Have the ship to yourself.
I have the whole ship to myself. So if I really need quiet time, I get it on port days.
Yeah.
Now, on the Navigator, having the 3 and the 4 day is great because every day is a port day, except for one day, which is a sea day, what used to be Key West. Now it's no longer Key West. They took it all out. So it's really 6 days at port and 1 day at sea. Ideal.
Yeah. So this actually leads us into our next question from a creator.
All right.
Hey, what's up everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are La Lita Loca. The question we have for Super Mario is, in all your years cruising, what has changed?
What's good that's changed and what's bad that's changed?
Do you miss anything particular? Or do you think something that's new is really good? Again, thanks for letting us have the time to ask you this question. You're an inspiration. We sure wish that we could live on a cruise ship.
He's my hero.
How about that?
Thank you for the question. It's a very good question because in my 23-year cruising career, yes, I have seen many changes. And I'll try to, you know, summarize them, starting with the size of ships.
Right.
I mean, the early ships were like, you know, 50, 60,000 tons, and they were fairly small ships. Now we're talking 225,000 tons.
Yeah.
So the size of the ship has increased dramatically. Now, commensurate with the size of the ship, the inside of the ship has changed dramatically. So the bigger the ship, the more things you can put in them.
Yeah.
So the original early ships had basically, you know, 2 dining venues, the buffet and the dining room. They had 1 show lounge theater, and they had pretty much 1 pool deck, and maybe they had bingo, and maybe they had karaoke, you know, and that's all changed, as most of you would know. Now you've got many activities, you know, many things that are going on. You've got dancing lessons, and you've got different kinds of shows, ice shows and aqua shows and comedy shows and you know, headliner shows and production shows and the whole works. So entertainment has really blossomed.
Really keeping you entertained.
Really blossomed. And I can tell you my favorite show today is Mamma Mia.
Ooh.
Which is on the Allure. And it's the original production of Mamma Mia.
Nice.
You would have never seen that 20 years ago. Not even close, okay? So entertainment, size of ship, number of restaurants. If you take a big ship, you've got probably at least 15 to 20 or more dining venues, where before it was only 2 or 3. Explosion in alcohol. Not only the number of bars, but the creativity to which they make drinks. They make new types of drinks, exotic drinks, you know, the things you never heard of, you know, 20 years ago.
Exactly.
From your traditional pina colada or
and
martini.
Robots making you your drink as well.
There you go. You got a robotic bar.
Yeah.
Demographics. Big change in demographics. They said 20, 30 years ago, cruising was for the newlywed and the dead. Now it's for everybody.
Right.
And their brother. So now you've got what we call multi-generational families, and Royal loves them. They love multi-generational families because they want to bring in the grandparents and the parents and the kids and the grandkids and the babies, and there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
So you bring in the entire family, And probably this is the first generation that has cruised in the early years. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't cruise when I was in my teens or in my 20s.
Yeah, but I did experience when I was a kid. I am a millennial, so I see exactly
You're a
that
millennial,
change
exactly.
of, you know, starting the cruise in my preteen years.
There you go. So millennials is probably the first generation that has been able to cruise early on.
Right.
My generation, which is the baby boomers,
Yeah.
forget it. No way in the world
Yeah.
that we could have gone on a cruise ship. So demographics are exploding in terms of age groups.
So there's been so many changes, whether you can see those positive or negative, depending on your opinion. But what are some of those negative changes?
I would say there's not a long list of negative changes. Cruising
good.
has basically improved dramatically over the years because of the creativity of
Yeah.
ships and the more amenities and the more opportunities for dining and all that. So really the negatives are really, really small. And I would say for me, my biggest negative is when I get 2,000 kids on a ship. Okay, that really is very annoying. And yeah, and it starts to get to be a little bit uncomfortable. So you sort of have to keep a positive mental attitude and go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a flexible guy.
Well, to some extent, yes.
Yeah. Well, that does it for this section. I hope you enjoyed learning some fun facts about Mario, some viewer questions, and some content creator questions. I hope you'll join us in the next section where we talk about misconceptions about cruising. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more, and ciao,
Ciao for now.